Mickey Dunlap from Bend, Oregon, jumped the flag, and he'll have to get back in line. And now they're ready and watching for the slightest twitch of the flag, and they're off. 20 of the country's best three-wheeler riders thunder in the first quarter. Number 475, Dan Laney from Ontario, California, goes down in the first quarter crash. But it's Mark Wechseldorfer, number 51, power sliding into the lead. Wechseldorfer from number 31, Jimmy White. But Dean Sundahl dived for the inside line over the double jumps and scoops White to take second place as they head for the tunnel. Wechseldorfer, a wax as they call him, with a first lap lead over Team Honda teammate Dean Sundahl, who's just ahead of number 31, Jimmy White. Tad Richards, the starter, is getting the red flag out. He's got to stop the race, no doubt because of that first turn crash. But Wechseldorfer, Sundahl, and White haven't seen the flag yet. Well, now they have, and they come to a stop. What an unfortunate setback for Mark Wechseldorfer, who fought hard through that first quarter slide to grab the lead. As with any racing, particularly on a tight track such as this, the ability to read the starter and get a good start can mean the difference between a clean start or a long, dusty climb from the back of the pack. Now all the 20 riders line up again in the same positions for the start. On the outside, number 43, Curtis Sparks from Lamont, California. Then Mike Coe, number 23 from El Cajon, California. Mark the Wax Wechseldorfer from Chula Vista, California. Jimmy White, number 31 from Des Moines, Iowa. Number 1, Dean Sundahl from El Cajon. Number 138, Eddie Sanders from Visalia, California. Number 24, Gerald Timms from Piedmont, Oklahoma. Number 22, Steve Wright from Santee, California. And they're off! It's Jimmy White first over the jump, ahead of number 23, Mike Coe. Number 22, Steve Wright, then Wechseldorfer and Sundahl, and they're going at it hammer and tongs. All of them nose to tail as they hit the sand trap and start to throw up that dirt. Great rooster tails in the air. Lap 1, and White stays ahead of Coe, but look at Coe's style as he power slides his Honda ATC through the long turn 1 and sets up for the Toyota jump. And passes White over the Toyota jump. He just set his ATC up perfectly to get a clean drive on the approach to the jump and passed White with apparent ease. Does this mean we're going to see a Mike Coe runaway? He took his Honda ATC past Jimmy White's Kawasaki without even batting an eyelid. And now the race is taking on a different complexion as the race for third is equally hot and heavy. Steve Wright has Wechseldorfer, Sundahl, and number 3, Marty Hart, snapping at his heels. And Mike Coe is stretching his lead over Jimmy White. What style and confidence Coe has. He is playing that ATC like a violin virtuoso. Look at it. Beautiful. Now, Dean Sundahl has made it past Steve Wright and Wechseldorfer to take third place, and he's got Jimmy White right at his gun sights, and that's where he wants him to be. Sundahl is pushing hard for second place, and all 3 leaders are leaving the battle for fourth place behind him by at least 20 yards. Mike Coe has increased his lead by a half second over Jimmy White, and Dean Sundahl is definitely closing on number 31. Sundahl, the current champion, one of the hardest charging competitors in ATC racing today. But racing is racing, and just because you're a champion doesn't mean the other guy will roll over and play dead. If Sundahl is to win today, he's going to have to earn it. This is what three-wheeler racing is all about. Close, exciting competition. Just look at the power these guys put to the ground as the tires spin and distort, digging for that cutting edge through the hard-packed dirt. Hard racing is not just reserved for the first 3 places. There's a heavy battle taking place 30 yards behind the leaders, with Marty Hart, number 3, Steve Wright, number 22, Mickey Dunlap, number 19, all on Honda ETCs. Flying over the jumps and rocketing down the straightaways, going for 4th place. Number 43, Sparks pulls his machine off the track and retires. Sundahl is passing Jimmy White in turn 5 right after the tunnel. He just dove for the inside line. White is fighting back and tries to charge through on the inside of turn 6, but that wily old competitor Sundahl is closing the door like a snake oil salesman of the night. He slams the door on White, then shows him a turn of speed that leaves White eating his dust. Now it's Honda ETC's first and second with only 2 laps to go. Up to take the white flag for the last lap, and it looks like Sundahl can take Mike Coe. He's breathing right down his neck. Handlebar to handlebar as they power slide their ATCs around his truck. And Sundahl is stalled. Dean Sundahl is stopped. He kicks the bike over and restarts, but he's lost precious time. And with only a half a lap to go, there's no way he'll catch Mike Coe, the 22-year-old from Sundahl's hometown of El Cajon. The race is all over. What a race, what excitement, and what a master of this track and his ETC Mike Coe turned out to be. Mike Coe takes a look behind him, but Sundahl is nowhere in sight. So Mike Coe wins the Toyota Truck Off-Road USA 250cc Class Championship on his super-fast Honda ETC. Dean Sundahl, a very disappointed second, but for a while there it was so close.
How does that one feel?
Well, it feels pretty good, to tell you the truth. Came out here with DG's, got my bike running real good, and felt good the whole way. So just tried to work my way up from a pretty good start, but Jimmy was up front, but I thought I was going to get by him anyway.
Great job.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
So the crowd in Watsonville witnessed a superb afternoon of championship racing that saw the Honda ETCs take an incredible 7 of the top 10 finishing spots, headed by the new champion, 22-year-old Mike Coe.
Congratulations on one hell of a battle. I can't just call this a race, but it's definitely a war out here today. All the bloody way. Hey, the cheers go to victory, man. You're it. All right.